These are one in a million last-minute moments.
It's Messi! Balotelli, Aguero!
And first up, 6th of October 2001, England needed a goal badly or else they wouldn't qualify for the World Cup. Time was running out, but in the 93rd minute, England won a free kick. David Beckham steps up.
Beckham could raise the roof here with a goal. I don't believe it! David Beckham scores the goal!
But that doesn't compare to what his goalkeeper did in the 95th minute to win the game. Man scored the goal of the season, then dropped the celebration of the season too. Now, Toni Kroos knows a thing or two about 95th minute winners.
Kroos will go for it and score!
But this goal came in the World Cup to save Germany, who were minutes away from getting knocked out. Incredible scenes! But Kroos wasn't the only last-minute savior in the 2018 World Cup because Belgium were really in need of a hero, and a hero stepped up. It was the quarterfinals, and Belgium faced Japan. Right after halftime, Japan drew first blood.
On the way to yet another huge upset!
A couple minutes later, they doubled the lead. Belgium needed a lifeline, and in comes Jan Vertonghen.
What a header!
A few minutes later, Fellaini makes it 2-2. The clock ticked away, and comes the 93rd minute. Japan gets a corner. This was their chance to win it, but the goalkeeper caught the ball and released Kevin De Bruyne, who rushed up the pitch, plays the ball out wide, and the rest is history.
Lukaku, and here's a winner! Can you believe it?
The Japanese couldn't believe what just happened as Nasser Chadli became a Belgian superhero. Just like Rooney became a hero when he pulled off a goal-saving tackle and then set up his teammate for a last-minute winner against Orlando.
Rooney putting one up. Acosta. Header! Goal!
Wayne Rooney really slapped up the Orlando team with that late drama. But this team scored a goal after the last minute of the game because Manchester United and Brighton went back and forth for 90 minutes, finishing off the game with a 2-2 scoreline. The referee blew the final whistle, but VAR had to intervene. Turns out Mopé decided to handle Maguire's balls in the box, so Man United got given a penalty after the game finished.
Fernandes in the 10th minute of stoppage time.
Maybe Mopé should think twice before the next time he grabs some balls. But now let me take you to El Clasico 2020. 91 minutes played and the Spanish Giants were evenly matched. Barcelona picked up the ball and had time for one last attack, one last chance for Messi to put Cristiano Ronaldo's Real Madrid to the sword and settle the GOAT debate for good.
League hero against PSG leading the break. Gomes looking for the overlap. Alba inside. It's Messi!
Messi scored his 500th goal for Barcelona in the last seconds of the match and then held his shirt up to the Real Madrid fans. Now that's iconic. But not as iconic as the Moldovan team Sheriff, who had the most dramatic last-minute moment their country has ever seen. You see, FC Sheriff are such a small club that their stadium literally has a train that passes through it, and their players aren't even pro football players. So, when by some miracle they qualified for the Champions League and got drawn against European royalty Real Madrid, everyone thought Madrid were gonna run a train on the tiny team from Moldova. The game kicked off, and after 24 minutes, the unthinkable happened. But surely Sheriff couldn't hold on to this for 90 minutes. Benzema brought it level, and Real Madrid were set for takeoff. But Sheriff held on until the 89th minute, where they got one last chance.
Till extraordinary.
Man, that was unbelievable. Just like Celtic, who were down 1-0 to Lazio and needed to win, they managed to bring it back to a draw, and then in the 90th minute, with one corner left.
Left-footed, could a Celtic hit? It's a goal! And it's a goal for Celtic!
These moments are so full of passion, just like what happened in the Merseyside Derby in 2018. 96 minutes played and Liverpool couldn't get a goal. A quick free kick and a cross into the box for one last chance. The ball fell to Van Dijk, who completely scuffed his shot. The manager turned away thinking it was all over, but super sub Divock Origi didn't give up. Jurgen Klopp went absolutely mental, and I can't blame him. Now we're getting into the top 10 last-minute moments, so things can only get more insane from here, like the time Liverpool played West Brom and Alisson did the unthinkable. The game was full of frustration as Liverpool just couldn't get the goal to win it. In the dying moments, the manager gave Alisson permission to go up for a corner, and the rest is history.
It's Alexander on. Oh, it's Alisson! Unbelievable! The big Brazilian stopper has only gone forward and scored a header.
Not only did Alisson score a last-minute winner as a goalkeeper, but he was able to dedicate this incredible goal to his father, who had passed away 3 months before. But this player completed a hat-trick in the 95th minute to send his team to their first ever Champions League final. Spurs were down 1-0 heading into the second leg, and within 35 minutes they were down another 2 goals. They were down and out, but Lucas Moura had different plans for the game. Man bagged 2 goals in 5 minutes, giving his Spurs a lifeline. Time was running out, and they needed 1 more goal to make history, and in the 95th minute, history was made.
If you can, Jermaine, talk us through this.
I cannot believe it! Lucas Moura with the last kick of the game!
Ajax hearts were left broken as the Spurs manager fell to his knees in disbelief. Now back to Liverpool, where they had a thriller of a game against Dortmund, leaving the score 3-3 in the second leg of the Europa League quarter-final. Liverpool were out on away goals unless they could produce a moment of magic.
There's the cross. Lovren! The roof has come off on field. It's Dale Lovren. It is.
A last-minute goal is crazy, but Barcelona scored 3 in the dying moments of the game to complete the greatest comeback in football history. Barca were down 4-3 over the 2 legs, so when Cavani scored for PSG, they thought it was all over, with Di Maria even dropping a shush on the Barca fans. But Neymar stepped up with an 88th-minute free kick and a 91st-minute penalty. There was hope. In the 95th minute, Barca had one last chance to get the ball into the box.
It's Neymar trying to feed it through. It's a stretch, and it's in! And I can't remember the last time I saw something like this. Extraordinary scenes at the new...
That was a crazy Champions League game, but imagine doing that in the final. It was 2014 and Real Madrid faced off against Atletico Madrid. Atletico bagged a goal in the 36th minute, and they were on track to win their first ever Champions League. They managed to grind out the game all the way till the end, but in the 93rd minute,
It's a header from centre!
Sergio Ramos's heroic goal inspired Real Madrid to bag another 3 goals in extra time, killing the hopes and dreams of their Madrid rivals. But a Champions League final goal doesn't compare to winning the World Cup for your country in the dying moments of extra time. Messi's Argentina faced off against Germany, and after an offside goal and crucial chances missed, Argentina were headed for extra time. Time ticked on, and it looked like the game was headed to a penalty shootout. But in the 113th minute, Mario Götze wrote his name in German history.
Aimed in for Götze!
Now you have to see this 1-in-a-million moment of absolute madness. Watford were up against Leicester City, and the winner would get promotion to the Premier League. In the dying moments, Leicester won a penalty. They had to score to seal the win.
Amunia saves again.
Absolutely astonishing. But now we're down to the top 3 moments, and at number 3 we have Atletico Madrid facing Lazio in the Champions League, where some real voodoo magic went on here. Time was running out, and Lazio needed a hero, so goalkeeper Ivan Provedel rushed up for the last corner of the match, and...
Luis Alberto, the goalkeeper Provedel!
Man scored an absolute rocket of a header, but this is what is really crazy about it. Ivan Provedel scored in the 94th minute whilst wearing the number 94. He's 194 centimeters tall and was born in 1994. That number 94 has really got some magic about it. But Sergio Aguero would argue that the number 93 has a bit more magic in it because he literally made the most iconic moment in Premier League history. It was the final game of the season and Man City had to win the title. Come the 90th minute, they were 2-2 against QPR, whilst Man United had already won their game. So if City didn't score, they would lose the Premier League title. But cometh the hour, cometh the man, because Sergio Aguero stepped up.
3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again!
And now, for the most insane one-in-a-million last-minute moment, we have the 1999 Champions League final. Manchester United faced up against Bayern Munich, and having already won the Premier League and the FA Cup, winning this final would leave them as the first English team to ever win the treble. Early on, they conceded a goal, and as time ticked away, they just couldn't get that all-important goal.
Giggs and Sheringham! He's done it!
But that wasn't all, because 2 minutes later, this happened.
Beckham with the corner. Oh, it's Solskjaer! Can you believe it?
Man, these have been some absolutely insane moments, but if you enjoyed this video, you should check this one out as well.